It's week 4 of the 2025 season. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bengals and the Jaguars, next on Madden Football.
We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. Even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Starting from the 5. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And this is not too rare. A good defensive effort there. That saves the catch, but I think this call should still give the offense some yards. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Play action now. Burrow. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Burrow from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Colorado. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. National champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out.
He's going to push one deep down the right. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they have 3rd and short.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Let's go. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down throw, Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. First and 10, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's going deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Is Cook to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Cincinnati headed back after its second drive now. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
And what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Eskasicki, he's got it! And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They are now set for first and 10. Chase on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing it again here. On target to his man Higgins. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Well, nah, little green. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed. And a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing that 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. That pass caught by Strange. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Jukes one defender, and he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw, Burrow. Finds his man Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Throwing is Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Bengals looking for a score before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll throw it again.
simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Third short, it's Burrow. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Burrow out of the shotgun. Is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the balance of the defense.
Nearly an interception on that play. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Complete. It's Ingram. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Lawrence working from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 27. He's on the move. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick by Shudak is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. That's the half here in this one. All time. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return to the 27. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. And this to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Lawrence trying to get on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 24. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there. Space, who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And the shotgun, Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Burrow back to throw. Burton there to bring it in. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals make it 17-all. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return of the 27. The Jaguar. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has it downfield working left. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals have Jermaine Burton headed out there now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, I'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the 35 on second down. Short pass brought in.
We saw those guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we weren't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. First down, ball at the 36. They'll try it left with Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for... 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. What's the points on the scoreboard?
From the 37. That's taken in by Etienne. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the 41. Etienne on the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. come up 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is Etienne. Big gap up the middle. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some... Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with the...
So we have a pause here in...
Play is under review.
They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Throwing now. Pass taken in by Burton. Big gain, 14 on the play. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Now we're going to see how much of a sideline... So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the run, it's Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. He covered just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here he is to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. To throw. Try and push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Peter inbounds. Oh, what a play! So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one.